Good morning, crowd. How are you? I hope you're feeling fine. I'd love to stay and talk, but it's almost 8 o'clock and it's time to watch some lines.
Hey. Because we do that thing. Welcome.
Back to Digital Flow Battles.
Season 3.
Episode 7.
Where we're going to watch people throw down some honking lines.
Doubles!
Triples.
No, actually.
Quads.
Wait.
Quintuplets.
No, go back.
Sextuplets!
What's after that?
I don't actually know.
Did you say honkin'?
I did.
Again, welcome back to episode 7. We have the semifinals kicking off tonight. We got Ethan versus Hugo, and we got Elis versus Hannes. 3 Swedes, 1 American. It's going down.
It for sure is going down, but what's going up is these lines on the screen, and we're gonna watch Ethan and Hugo's battle first. So let's get Ethan up on the screen, slide it on in, slide it, Daniel, do the slide effect, slide it.
Wrong direction.
No,
That's,
no, from that side.
From this
side.
side.
I like that side. No, from the top.
From the top.
From the bottom.
Alright, we got Ethan coming in with a 360 pre-swing to court. Woo, with some transitions and a fat side pre. Here we go. Coming out of it for a dub. Yeah, way to finish.
Dub.
Oh wait, he's not finished yet. Into the that was tiny. That's like his head height. Like
so low.
that takes some power, some internal strength. You got the fire in your body.
Definitely.
Also, we saw something a little new from him. We saw a flip pre today, like a traditional, just regular flip pre, which is really cool. We don't really even see those from him at all.
Yeah, that is something kind of new in this tournament from him, and you don't really see him practicing them too much either. And just to put it in the middle of a line after a 360 pre swing cork, and then with a dub hole and the worm cast, like that was a packed line.
Definitely, yeah.
Really nice. I think the only real little break on it was like after his side pre that kind of dived the cartwheel just looked a tiny bit messy, but I mean, he didn't take any extra steps, he didn't fall or anything, so you can't really dock him too much for that.
Yeah, I would just say I think he might have used cartwheel a little bit too much as a transition in that line, but I would say that honestly is my only my only peeve about the line. Everything else is fantastic.
Yeah, that was still a really nice line though, so way to go, Ethan. Way to bring it in the semifinals. He's trying to get to that top spot, you can tell every time. Again, yeah.
Again.
Alright, so let's put up Hugo's line. Alright, Hugo coming in with the backyard setup, precision aside flip, okay. Getting some transitions in here, scoot to full. Clean connections in here, wall spin, out to the TDR. And okay, 1.5 cork, not too bad.
There's a lot of variation in that line for him, honestly, and there was no bar skills either. He like completely stepped out of his like normal realm to like try out some new stuff. That was really nice. I like that.
Hugo's kept it like super consistent this whole competition. I think like every single flip I've seen him land on his lines have all been like super clean landings. I think for this line for me, I don't know if it is enough to beat out Ethan's. I don't know if the difficulty brought it up enough. But as far as like cleanliness and flow, like he's definitely brought that consistently to our competition.
One thing also, it kind of seems like maybe he was either watching the videos or paying attention to what was being said, because this time he didn't use any bars, and that was one thing that we kind of had small complaints about, is that he did choose to do just bar things mainly in the last step. But this time he stepped, like I said, out of his realm and really tried to do something else that's typically not really his style. And personally, even though it wasn't as high difficulty, I think it was clean and smooth enough to the fact that like this was a good line for him and a good new like styled line for him as well. I really liked it a lot. I would like to see some more flat ground stuff from him.
Now, even though we saw a couple swing casts in the previous lines, he came into this line with a pretty unique freshness on it, and the really nice thing about it is that he didn't really repeat any elements during his line. It was all a good variety of mixtures of skills and everything, so good job, Hugo. Good job again, Ethan. Let's get on to that next battle, though.
And that next battle is Elis versus Hannes. Alright, Elis starting off with a similar setup. Oh my goodness, I wasn't ready for that though. Oh, nice flow.
I've seen so much connection.
Oh. Nice and cleaned up off. Very, very nice. Very clean, very clean. That beginning really threw me off. But yeah, familiar setup. Looks like he's using the same area as Hugo, which is kind of cool. I like that they're building their competition lines together and stuff. And I really like seeing that. But, oh man, just definitely so much power. Elis has been bringing some really, really big difficulty to our competition, for sure. Ooh, that con gainer he makes look so simple.
I like that he used the con gainer not as like a base flip for the line, but literally as a transition.
Yeah.
Who uses con gainers as a transition in their lines? Especially when they have it packed like that. Swing double in the beginning, fluey connections all the way to a gate where you slightly shouldn't have put your hands down. I don't think you should have.
Plus that tire looked like it was as tall as he was.
Yeah. And just the fact that he could put beefy tricks into a line and make them not beefy tricks, like just a flip inside the line, is crazy. Absolutely insane.
Take it back to the end though, one of my favorite parts about the line is just right at the end, you can see in the background just Hugo chilling, like posted up, like just makes me think that they're representing like, hey, we're in this tournament, like this is us over here. You know what it is.
Yeah, I love it. That was a crazy line. The amount of fun connection.
All right, let's get on to Hannes now and see what he got done as well. All right, Hannes starting out with full in, matching up with Elis from last week there. Comes over with some nice tricking area and finishes with his classic 720 dive roll.
Nice.
Classic.
Really clean connections all the way through that though. Really enjoyed to watch that.
I really like how much Hannes like pushed himself for this line here. He's throwing some really high difficulty stuff. I would say that this isn't really his fault. It's just the spot doesn't leave a lot to create there, just because it is kind of that one high ledge, and so he isn't really able to use any obstacles for the rest of the line there. So I would have liked to see that, but again, that's kind of just more the spot limiting him than Hannes himself there.
Yeah, but you also have to think about it, like, if I'm going to make a line that requires kind of flow for, like, a flow competition, you want to choose your spots wisely, and it was really smart of him to see, like, oh yeah, I'm going up against Elis, I'm going to have to match him with something crazy. What did he do last time? Full in. I'm going to pop that out real quick, and it's like, this might be the only spot around that he can do that in, and so he might have been forced, but it still is like, is that worth it to, like, take away all the flow points?
Yeah, because sometimes you have to decide, like, if this difficulty is worth losing these flow points, if these flow points are worth losing these difficulty points, and it is mainly just a strategy thing that you have to really be careful about, because if you lean too much to one side, it does mess up the entirety of the scale, like the entirety of the scale, basically. So you really have to be careful and strategic about how you're doing your lines.
And one other little thing is at the very end of the clip, it like cuts off super abruptly after he stands up for the 720 dive roll. It almost looks like he kind of had more, maybe just cut it off, and it's like,
Possibly.
I get it, like, you don't want to do the full in a bunch of times, so you're not going to try and keep running it and try and get that last little bit ending, because that full in is like major effort, and you're going to only want to do that, like 3 or 4 times outside max. Like, it's a lot of impact and a lot of effort, but it's kind of noticeable when you cut the clip kind of early like that.
Yeah, I like that, honestly. Whenever any athletes make it through that first round, they always like actively push themselves to be better. Like, no matter what, you always see like a quick amount of growth, at least like a level or two gained before like the next round kind of thing. So that's really cool to see that it has pushed people to try harder and go outside their realm, because like I said, we haven't seen a full in from, I don't think I've ever seen Hannes do full in off of a ledge or anything like that. Maybe it has, but I haven't seen it. So yeah, that was cool to see. Good job, everybody. All right, as we said in the beginning, those are going to be some crazy stacked honking battles. Honked. All right, before we get to the rest of the video, let's go ahead and check out our sponsors really quickly for this season. right, thank you so much, Team Freerunning and Gen North, for being a part of our season. We love having you guys here and helping us build a 3rd place spot. But other than that, don't forget that this video will be going up at 1 o'clock and voting will be going up on Instagram a half hour after that. So make sure that you watch this video, check out the lines, head over there, get your vote in so those athletes can have that extra point to move on to the next round. Past that though, go ahead, Daniel. What?
I'm just so excited because we're in the semifinals and it's really coming down to it, guys. We got 3 people from Sweden who are gunning for that top position, but then we got Ethan, our season 1 champion, who doesn't want to let it happen.
America!
And I know what's gonna happen.
Go get him.